Get over here!
We went 8 for 8, but I know we weren't the only one because a few tables over from us, there was a guy with his group. He had on a Katana Zero t-shirt.
Are you kidding me?
And a hat with a Hollow Knight pin on it. And I'm like, that guy's gonna get 8 out of 8.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I talked to him after the fact and made a friend. He was a cool guy.
Awesome.
And I was like, I like your shirt. And he was like, no one ever knows what this shirt is.
Isn't that like the best? Like,
yeah.
Just like, you know, you wear like your usual paraphernalia that like, you know, you enjoy. Oh, like, yeah, I have this like Skies of Arcadia shirt, or I have this really cool Killer Instinct shirt with like TJ Combo in the bag, like doing the pose.
Yeah.
And then you meet that one guy who's like, oh my god, is that TJ Combo? And you're like, you know.
My favorite one I've ever had was I had the t-shirt that was it was like a road crossing sign. But it was singed from League of Legends, and it said, "Warning: Do not chase."
Yep, I know that shirt. I don't like that shirt, but only because I don't like singed.
Oscar still gets war flashbacks.
Dude, I will never get over singed. I will absolutely never get over just how unbelievable, how much I despise dealing with singed.
I remember when we talked about how annoying singed can be in the top 10 poison wielders. I remember there were some comments, like, well-meaning comments, but, like, people who, like, so I don't play League of Legends, but, like, wouldn't you be able to counter him with a range attack? And I'm like, you don't get it. You just don't get it.
No, you can't.
You can't.
You really can't. Yeah, like freaking,
The thing is, your ranged weapon has a max range, so to keep firing, you're gonna have to follow him.
Yup, and here's the thing, you're only gonna be able to take pot shots. Guess what? Singed is a tank.
Yeah, and he's either running away from you, or he's running towards you and throwing you over his head.
Like, can't you outrange him? You're like Carol from Tomo as a Girl. I can't.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a deep cut for a lot of people, because it's like, oh my god, you watched Tomo as a Girl? And I'm like, yeah, I like that anime. I thought it was cute.
Never watched.
I recommend it. It's funny. Like, does it have your usual, like, you know, day-to-day, like, slice-of-life anime trappings? Yes. But, I actually think it's handled pretty nicely in that one, in particular.
We talk about our video game backlogs a lot. I have a pretty bad television show backlog.
I don't watch as much TV as I used to, so, like, that one's kind of been the lesser priority on my end.
Yeah.
Admittedly. Though I have been catching up with some, like, missed shows that, from the past that I never got into, mainly thanks to Amber.
Yeah.
We're actually watching through, Michiko and Hachin, right now, which I am very much enjoying, and I'm like, why didn't I see this, like, why didn't I see this anime before? Because it's very heavily, like, Latin America and, like, Spanish culture inspired, but it's like, you know, it's a very adult anime, I'm going to say that much. It's about this, like, prisoner who, escapes, and she's trying to find, like, her, old lover, and to do so, she, gets back in touch with, supposedly, who is, her daughter.
Okay.
And, like, her daughter's name is, like, Hana. But, she's like, that's a stupid name. I'm gonna call you Hachin. I think Hachin has a good ring to it. And, like, Michiko is, like, an absolute mess of a character.
Okay.
But, like, the show is very, like... The show, like, has a lot of, like, the... You know what I would describe it as? It's if a novella was an anime.
Okay. I'd never heard of it. I'm looking at the poster right now, and like just like from the color grading and stuff, it reminds me a little. I'm getting like slight Cowboy Bebop vibes.
That's not a bad comparison, actually.
Especially because like, Cowboy Bebop has Faye, and Faye's also like, oh, you're a mess, girl.
Yeah,
you're pretty, but you're a mess.
That's the sentiment is kind of the same on that one. Yeah. But yeah, like, currently going through Michiko and Hachin, she introduced me to Black Dynamite, and oh my lord, Black Dynamite is something the fuck else.
That's a fun one.
Have you watched Black Dynamite?
That I've seen.
I'm coming over here like, Black Dynamite sees you, mogul. I see you eyeing me with that crimson eye. I got some clear eye. So you're gonna get a cap busted in your ass by Black Dynamite.
I'm going to choose not to try and do an impression of Black Dynamite.
See, let Black Dynamite break it down for you. See, you got this mogul, right? What's a mogul? He's a big eye, right? That's right, he's an eye. Now, if we take that eye, what's another word for an eye? An iris? That's right. So, if we take the word iris, what is another use for the word iris? Iris can mean the part of an eye, but it's also a name. That's right, it's a name. And thus, this mogul's name is Iris. Black Dynamite just got done breaking that down for you.
It's Iris as in, I respect this arrow.
Oh my god, that's good, actually. See, you're better at this than I am. Like, one of these days, I'm gonna have you write something like that down in one of our scripts. We're gonna find a reason.
I know, for one of the D&D campaigns Oscar's in, he was playing a bard and he needed, like, insults, so he just, like, asked me to, like, come up with a few, like, tavern insults. And I wrote up a few and sent them to him.
Oh, yeah.
Because what was it? You, like, had to, like...
I had to do...
the, like, goal was to, like, incite a bar fight with these guards,
yes,
right?
And it actually kind of worked.
You were trying to provoke them into a fight.
And we did get into a fight. Unfortunately, we got in trouble with the authorities as a result. So, technically our party is on probation right now.
Okay.
So, it didn't work as well as we would have liked, but it worked. So, it was kind of a win.
I've been compiling lately, because I've been buying some D&D books. So I started compiling, like, ideas that I want to do with characters sometime.
Yeah.
But then, since I was doing that, I decided to also compile. So I, like, now have a, like, solid list of, like, all of the characters I've ever played in D&D and what they were. Except for, like, a few, like, one-shot guys that I don't really care about. But I've created, like, my own, like, canon, my own, like, league of player characters I've made. All named after Shakespeare characters, because that's how I roll.
I kind of appreciate the fact that, like, you have this theming going with, like, Shakespearean, like... Shakespearean nomenclatures. Good work, Inez.
A lot of these ideas come from, like, when we'd be having conversations with, like, Joe and the guys in that group. When we talk about, like, a class that wasn't very good, and I'm like, oh, well, I want to play that class now. and I'm not gonna make it better, but I'm gonna, like, give it character.
We're sure as hell gonna at least try.
I'm attracted to the underdog classes.
Honestly, like, I kind of, like, feel you because, in a similar vein, I'm a big fan of the Ranger class.
Yeah.
But I'm so used to Pathfinder, and Pathfinder Rangers kind of fucking suck. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, okay, no. Let me rephrase that.
In 5e, they also are, like, they're just kind of not going to be many people's first choice.
I know they got better in 5e, but okay, Rangers are not necessarily terrible in Pathfinder. Like, you can find really, really good niches for them. But one, you have to be able to discover that niche, and, like, right now we're actually doing a Monster Hunter campaign, and having a Ranger around is actually really nice for that.
That's the kind of thing you want a Ranger for, yeah.
But also, like, outside of those specific, like, contexts, just play a fighter. That's the problem.
One of the issues with Rangers is that Rangers are good at handling a lot of things that most DMs just, like, decide they're not going to track.
Pretty much.
Like, we did Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is a grueling journey through this tundra region, and we're tracking carrying capacity, we're tracking, like, having enough rations, you need to be able to, like, figure out where you're going when you're just out in the snowfields. Like, how are you going to make sure you're still going in the same direction and stuff like that. And when you're actually tracking all that stuff, having a ranger is amazing.
That's actually what's happening with our current campaign, as well, as a matter of fact. It's it is in fact the whole, like, you know, oh, like, we actually have to keep track of our rations now. We're keeping track of, like, we're, like, tracking monsters now because, like, you know, that's the whole idea is, like, you know, monster hunting.
Yeah.
But we're also keeping track of the local flora and fauna. We're collecting monster parts, so rangers are really good for, like, you know, the survival skill to, like, you know, harvest monster parts or animal parts or stuff like that.
Yeah, if you're doing the kind of campaign where you're, like, fighting the environment as much as monsters, Rangers
are amazing.
Great. Rangers and Druids. We also had a Druid in that party, and that was helpful, because the Druid had an ability... I think it might have come from her background or something like that. She had the Wanderer ability, which makes it so that if you've been to a place before, you always know how to get back there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And that was completely necessary. And the best spell for us ended up being Liamin's Tiny Hut. My wizard could cast it because, like, it kept us from freezing to death every time we rested. So yeah, that kind of stuff, Rangers are really important, but...
Oh, yeah.
And that's the tough thing, is, like, it's hard to track everything when you're a DM, and there's a lot of stuff we don't. Like, do you really want to, like, keep track of, like, how much ammunition everybody has and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to worry about rations and making sure everybody's eating?
Even like automated systems like Baldur's Gate don't, like, keep track of all that because, like, you know, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to deal with.
You just got to be, like, conscientious if you're a DM and you decide to, like, forego some of those rules. It was a little scary for Inez, actually.
Yeah, we're good. Like, nothing can reach him at this point.
If you do stuff like that, you want to make sure you know, like, who's playing in your game, what classes they're playing, and you're not, like, undercutting something that they do. Like... And this is an extreme example. I don't think anybody...
Okay, I'm glad I checked that! Garrick can't do that.
Yeah.
Even with the axe. We learned from last time.
Yeah, I think just have Garrick chill out there for a turn.
For now, yeah. We gotta get these healers over there. That's the thing. Alright, let's work on that. Because these monsters are hitting their, like, 40% and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm not appreciating it.
Good job, Ross.
There you go. Well done. Well, it gives Moulder something to do, which you can't even reach there for now. None of these guys can reach, so I think we're good on that end.
You know, we might just have to take it slow for a couple turns.
Mm-hmm. Did he have a door key?
I guess he did. He didn't look like he would know how to operate a door key.
What's a Cyclops doing with a door key?
Yeah.
Vanessa!
Cyclopses look more like the kick down the door type. Oh my gosh, so in, and this is in 5e, one of the characters I really want to build, so I just picked up the book, Mordenkainen's Guide to the Multiverse.
Oh, yeah?
Which is, it compiles 30 races besides the, like, base set of D&D races that are in the player's handbook. So, like, in the main set, you have, like, the mainstays. You have human, elf, half-elf, dwarf, gnome, halfling, half-orc, tiefling, dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
But in this, you have, like, centaurs, you have Ganassis, you have Githyanki, you have goblins and hobgoblins and lizard folk and kobolds and all kinds of different stuff. And there's a race, it makes bugbears a playable race.
Oh!
Which bugbears are big furry guys. I liken them a lot to Wookiees. I think of them as Wookiees.
Essentially.
They're like the big hairy cousins of goblins.
Mm-hmm. bugbears were classified as, like, monstrous in certain systems, aren't they?
Yeah. And they're still considered, like, monstrous humanoids, but...
in this system, you can play as well.
Yeah, so they now made it so that you can be a playable
bugbear.
So they have... their abilities are they're medium creatures, but under certain circumstances they have... They're like long and lanky that they have like reach, like as if they were bigger. Like they can have like a 10-foot reach with melee weapons. They can squeeze through spaces like a goblin as if they were a small creature. And if they are attacking on a surprise round with a melee weapon, you get a bonus like 2d6 damage on a hit. So what I really want to do is I want to make a bugbear rogue. But still have him be strength based, where he is just like he sneaks, and then he like jumps out of the bush and like mauls you.
Damn. Speaking of mauling, this Hellfang ain't doing any of that.
Yeah.
Guilgi.
Quickly.
The hell kind of name is that? I know it's like
I looked it up once and
I don't remember.
The top result was Fire Emblem Sacred Stones.
Yeah. It's got to derive from somewhere. They did not come up with that on their own. Or maybe they did. Who the hell knows?
Oh wait, yeah, we did figure this out. It's a Welsh.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
It's kind of their version of like the dire wolf or a like big or like a hellhound. Yeah, it's Welsh in origin.
Okay, yeah, I remember now because yeah, like they have like a few like Welsh inspirations in this game regarding their like creatures, right?
Yeah, Three Houses does a lot of it's like all Celtic names, and especially the places like Fodland and whatnot.
I remember mentioning this before, but one thing I definitely appreciate about Fire Emblem, like Fire Emblem's naming conventions, is that they do certainly use a lot of Norse in their naming conventions.
Yeah, especially for spells.
Yep, their spells and like obviously this game like all their weapons.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, you got,
Siegeman,
Siegeland, literally, Inez's bow is Nidhogg.
Yeah. And, like, powerful spells like Fimbulveter.
Yep. I remember the first time I saw Fimbulveter in Blazing Sword, because it was, Limstella's spell. And I was like, damn, this spell is something else.
Also, Thoron is just Thor.
Thor. Yeah, that's true. These bridges are getting annoying.
Why are all our healers on one island? How did this happen?
I think it's because, like, I did have them, like, separated, but then the bridge is just like, okay, we're just gonna have to bring them over here.
I think Volter or Vanessa need to go pick up some people and bring them over.
Hey, Moulder, get over here! Oh, good heavens! What is going on? Don't worry, just gonna get you over the water. I can't swim! How old are you and you never learned to swim? I was more of a study in the classroom. I didn't spend my time out swimming in the river. Well, great time to learn.
All the school children would make fun of me. They'd say, "Moulder, Moulder, sinks like a boulder." That's canon now. He'll never learn to swim, not even when he's older.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, we were...
Oh my god.
We were playing D&D for the past few weeks. We did like a 3-session thing, and Ali was playing a gnome bard who was like an old man, and his name was Plumdorp. And the entire time he had a voice like this, and Ali was just like slaying everyone at the table for 3 sessions straight.
Oh,
she was
my dear.
She was just killing it as this character.
Oh my dear, that one got me. I'm going to fully admit that one got me. So well done.
They like found a clue that there was like spider silk, and she did a nature check and discovered, yeah, there were going to be giant spiders in this cave. It says, "Oh yes, giant spiders! They're 18 foot long, not the little guys that crawl around on your arms. We'll be crawling on their arms!" Hilarious.
Oh man. Okay. I'm good. Christ on a sesame bun. Well done, Volter.
Pierce for no reason.
Dude! Okay, that was pretty sick!
Alright, Balder, you can hang.
Not bad!
You can hang with us.
I may have gotten rusty thanks to a bad case of the death that you so unceremoniously cast upon me, but that does not mean that I'm going to sit back and let you treat me like garbage by casting me aside. You are going to put me out there, and I am going to have my fill of murder. Thank you. Okay, sure, go for it.
Did somebody call me? No, murder! I said murder!
Guys, I don't know how I feel about working with this guy. We killed him, right? Yes, you did. And we're not going to speak of this again. Yes, sir.
Glenn's sitting on the bench like, I have a few more things I'd like to talk about.
You shut up there, Sunstone. You are not part of this conversation. Literally, you're not on the map. I don't know why I give Volter that voice.
It fits him. Very vainglorious.
Vaingloriously? Okay, you know what? We're gonna test this out again.
Devil axe.
Because this guy's got a devil axe, right?
Got the devil axe.
Volter? Axe Reaver.
If Doomslayer were in Fire Emblem, he'd have a devil axe.
He would be a general wielding a devil axe.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a fun one for you. Speaking of characters who, continuing with that, right?
Yeah.
If you know what? Okay, I'm gonna use Min Min for the example here.
Okay.
If Min Min were a Fire Emblem character, she would be a general. Specifically, the GBA general, because they're weapons with
the
chains.
Lance. Gotcha.
She would have a special axe where it's like a chakram on a chain. So there you go. Or no, she would wield a dragon axe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She'd have a few different ones, and she'd switch them. You know.
Yep. But there you go. Yeah, she would be a general with a dragon axe. Speaking of generals who are badass, by the way, I'm really happy that like Fire Emblem is facilitating my stupid, which is not so stupid as a matter of fact, desire to have Amelia General be canon.
Yeah.
Cause like holy smoke, dude! They just released the new heroes in Fire Emblem Heroes, dude, and Amelia General is amazing.
Yeah, they're sticking with Amelia General.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Alright, Volter, not bad.
Some people say that Amelia's optimal build is Paladin, and to that I say, you're no fun.
I was actually, like, after they released that banner, right, I was looking through it, and, even Fire Emblem Cypher, most of her, cards are general. She, I think, only has one card that has her as a Paladin.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Dragon Axe, Battle Axe.
Yeah, Dragon Axe is bad for this particular situation.
Oh yeah! Good point! Sir Walter? I highly suggest that, Yes, I'm well aware you don't have to lecture me, Welch. I think you mean wench. I know what I said. Also, what the hell? Just take the damn Axe Reaver, alright?
I was halfway between wench and whelp. And I said Welch. I'm going to start a grape company.
I think Death mellowed him out a little bit. You don't have to remind me. Now go ahead and take out those Cyclops like a good little girl while I stand over here and support. Although maybe leave one alive for me. I wish to sink my teeth into them.
Ugh.
Well, if I die here, Satan's saving a room for me at least.
That's probably his attitude. I love how we're, like, using our flying unit. Yeah, Walter, why don't you go over there and actually, like, you know, transport some of these guys over here? Do I look like a damn chauffeur to you? How do you spell that word anyway? Chauffeur. Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants Rich McGee over here. Fuck you. I don't know what's come over me.
Walter's not literate. My very first act of murder was my English professor. She wanted to teach me to write in cursive.
Oh my
cursive!
You know what's hilarious? You would think Walter would be willing to write in cursive because his wyvern's in cursive.
Yeah. She said the pen was mightier than the sword, so I stuck it in her eye!
Good lord. I'm having way too much fun with this.
I find a lot of times when I've done plays and stuff like that, or when I've been lucky enough to meet actors from shows, the people who play over-the-top villains are always the nicest people. And they just, like, get out all of their aggression playing the bad guy. I love playing a villain in things.
I actually agree. So, I think I played the villain in a show once. I don't know if you saw me perform in this, but do you know the musical Chess?
Yeah, I didn't get to see you in it, but I remember you did it.
Yeah, and I was like, it's weird because, like, Chess technically has a villain, but, like, it's also kind of dubious, like, who the real villain in that show is.
It's a little morally complex.
But, yeah, no, I played as, gosh, I don't even remember his name, but he was, like, the, manager for, the Russian player.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously he had, like, ulterior motives when it came to, like, you know, how, things played out between, him and the American players and all that jazz.
I got to play, Caldwell B. Cladwell, who's the villain in Urinetown.
Nice.
And that was really fun. Also, I was in a musical called Violet, and I got to play, I think you saw this one, Oscar, but it's a show about a girl who has, like, a really bad scar on her face, and she's traveling to Oklahoma to be on this, evangelical priest's TV show because she thinks this priest she saw on TV could heal her.
I know this show, yeah.
So,
I remember that, actually.
So I played the priest, and I got a song where I got to do, like, a big, like Southern Baptist, big song and dance sermon.
Gotta love it when the priest is the villain. Which, by the way, is actually part of how Michiko and Hatchin, I was talking about that, how that starts. Hana is a part of this family who adopted her. And, yeah, they're your typical religious family who are actually a bunch of assholes.
Yeah. Japan definitely isn't afraid to make the religious characters the bad guys. They have a very different relationship with religion than we do.
Yeah, which
Which is why you kill gods in most JRPGs.
Alright, I was actually kind of worried about this floor, but we actually got through this pretty, like, handily for the most part. Just the bridges and whatnot got a little annoying.
There's a really cool video, by the way, I'm going to recommend to people, by the YouTube channel Moon Channel.
Yeah.
He makes this video called "Why Are We All," about like why are we always killing gods in JRPGs, and it's a really interesting. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's like a cultural study.
Case study?
Yeah, I guess so. There's a particular word, not like humanities, but paleontology. It's a paleontological.
Isn't
study.
paleontology dinosaurs?
No, it's like cultures, I think.
Is it?
I don't know. I might be stupid. Let me look this up.
Yeah.
Anthropology. I meant anthropology.
Anthropological. Okay.
Because man. Okay.
Got it. Yeah. No, if I
paleontology is yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We've discussed this earlier. Like, okay, which is the what are the two halves of that compound word? Anthro and pological?
I guess so. Sorry, I'm looking at paleontology right now, which is the scientific study of life that existed prior to the start of the Holocene epoch. So yeah, dinosaur times.
Yeah.
I guess anthropological, you have anthro is man, and logi, like any like study of is logi.
Mm-hmm. Hence the term logic.
Yeah, I don't know where the po comes from, but maybe like from the same root as like political. So anthropology.
Huh. Never put that together, actually. Damn, Walter!
Because the word politics comes from the word polis, which is a ancient Greek concept, how we often say that. Ancient Greece was like the first democracy, which it wasn't democracy in the same kind of way that we have now in the US and Europe and Canada and so forth, but...
Right. Alrighty.
Socrates always believed that politicians shouldn't be leaders, but in fact, society should be run by philosophers. Coincidentally, Socrates was a philosopher and thought he was right about
So take that for
everything.
what you will. Oh man, like, dude, one of my favorite moments, you've been watching X-Men 97, right?
Yeah.
You know, most countries don't let terrorists become their leaders. Yes, and yet so many let their leaders become terrorists.
Yeah, biting.
Dude, freaking Magneto. Here's the thing that, like, this is a sign of a good villain. Just gonna say right now, this is a sign of an amazing villain.
Yeah.
Is when you start to buy into their rhetoric.
It's the, I knew a guy who had a t-shirt that said Magneto had some points.
Which...
That's like the thing with Magneto. He's always got some points.
Yeah, like, say what you will about Magneto. The dude's kind of spitting.
Dude's a Holocaust survivor. You gotta let him cook a little bit.
Uh-huh. Like, is he wrong? No, not really. Oh man, X-Men 97 is great. See what I mean? Look at his tail.
Yeah.
Cursive. Looks like an A.
And the wings look like a V. Walter, are you trying to spell your name? No. I know how to spell my name.
Actually, the Wyvern's trying to spell her own name. Her name is Valerie.
Valerie.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of just taking this slow for the most part.
To figure out how to crack this egg.
Well, thankfully, like, the party's, like, now kind of together at this point. We're just waiting for these guys.
Yeah.
Our healers.
They had to take a long way home.
Not appreciating these poison procs.
Yeah, something else for Moulder to
Yuck.
do, I guess.
Damn, Garrick. Well, there goes that silver sword. Yeah, we're running out of resources here with like these weapon breaks.
Well, after this floor, we have 2 floors to go, so we gotta figure it out.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm pretty sure we'll have
With the gems, we could buy more, at least basic weapons.
Yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna heal you up, and we're going to put you in the line of fire to get those gargoyles to come down.
Leave it to me. I think that's pretty good. It's only a 24 to hit.
We could use the Brave Axe to circumvent it, maybe.
Sure.
Why not, right?
That's not when you crit, Ross.
Whoa! Yeah, sure! I'll take a killer bow.
I'm kind of surprised the centaurs can't use bows. It's kind of a big centaur thing in mythology.
No, they can.
Can they? The Mandoins?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's why we got that from him.
Oh, I thought he was just holding it.
Yeah, no, the Mandoins can use bows.
Okay.
I think he's safe enough. Or do you want to... Oh. I don't think the boss is going to move. But you know what? Let's play it safe.
I think the boss probably is going to move, actually.
Yeah, let's play it safe then. Like, I trust Ross will be able to handle this, like, fine in the grand scheme of things.
I'd feel better if he was at full health.
Yeah, that and, like, his health is high and his dodge is high. His defense is...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the dude actually has pretty low defense for all intents and purposes. Alright. So you're gonna move. And Garrick's gonna do work.
Yeah, soften him up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people, when they, like, picture a gargoyle in their mind, I know a lot of people think of, like Disney's gargoyles, like Disney Afternoon. But I always think of these guys. So, like, my, like, in-mind picture of gargoyles is, like, a lot lankier.
Mm-hmm. Man, Vulture, if only you were a little bit stronger. Nah, we'll have Inez do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, we can heal him. Or he can crit.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Still benefiting from that clear eyes.
I'm gonna save on that rune sword, so... Let's have... Yeah, at this point I'm willing to have Ross tank it. He doesn't have a ranged weapon, so only one of them is going to be able to hit him.
Yeah. What level is Moulder at now?
Moulder is at 18, I believe. 19!
19!
Huh. I'm kind of tempted.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well get him up to 20 at this point.
Yeah. The thing is, like, can we...
This chapter, I don't know.
I'm gonna do a little prep work, see where this leads.
Okay. Yeah, who else needs healing and restoring?
Well, Garrick. How much does he have left on that? Okay, I have an idea. So Moulder is going to heal first.
Yep.
The next proc he's going to get poisoned again, and then we use the Restore Staff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be enough.
No, but we'll be close.
So now we use a Restore Staff.
Wait, do you... Okay. I was gonna say we could keep healing him each turn as
he's only got one turn of it left. He's gonna restore it anyway next
so it's
turn.
gonna be the same amount anyway, yeah.
Yep.
No, you're right, this is more.
I'm almost tempted to have someone equip the Devil Axe, but no, that's a bad idea. Oh, wait!
You could barrier
I
somebody.
was gonna say we could use the Barrier Staff. Are we really doing this?
We just need, like, 36 more XP.
I'm gonna be stupid.
Okay.
I'm gonna try this.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This is going to be Moulder's...
Justice for Moulder.
This is going to be Moulder's just this day. I don't remember what your username in the comments is, but sir, I hope this was everything you could have asked for. Yeah, we can get it.
Yeah. And all we have to do is waste this barrier staff.
So, why exactly are we doing this? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself. Just trust us. Yeah. You deserve it, old man. Okay. So use it one more time? Alright.
I'ma do it again, as the kids say.
Please don't ever say that again.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
I feel it. So, all I have to do now is just put this on, right? That's right. This is actually happening. It's happening. Bishop or Sage? We're making him a bishop, right?
Yeah, I mean, Sage Moulder is kind of funny. But we already have him ready with a lightning tome.
Well, Sages can use lightning.
Oh, can they?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Moulder has ascended. He is our new bishop.
I feel 45 again!
Oh my goodness.
That's mean. He looks like he's at the most in his 40s. He doesn't look that old.
It is good to see you have ascended, Sir Moulder. Now then, are you ready to test out your new power? Test out my new... What? Hang on. Allow me. Because here's the great thing, right? Bishops do extra damage to monsters.
Yeah.
I don't think his magic is nearly as high as Artur's, though. That's the thing. What's Artur's magic? 25. But then again, okay, he's level 20 to Moulder's
Level
1.
Now see here, whippersnapper! On second thought,
Let's
not be too hasty. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good play. Ah, Inez! Inez, you were supposed to give that kill to Moulder! Why would I do that?
You gotta trust us sometimes. Don't you all think that you're taking this a little too far? No way, old man. We're gonna get you this kill one way or the other.
Yes, Moulder. Now you can see how fun it is to bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Not sure I agree with that, but alright. We do have to get closer, though, because I don't think this guy's moving.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Actually, considering that Vulture's relatively weak, he might be the one to help.
Yeah. I used to be the most powerful assailant in the Grado military, and now I'm reduced to helping an old man exercise. Yeah, he doesn't have ranged attacks, so we're safe to attack with Moulder.
As long as we get him there the first time, because he does have a javelin.
Yeah. That's gonna kill.
Yeah.
I think just let Moulder attack. Or do you want to throw something with Vanessa?
Okay, let me cook here for a moment.
Rune Sword? We cannot do little enough damage to
Oh
this
my
guy.
god!
What if we just end the turn? He'll
Oh,
throw
let him attack Vulture!
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, actually. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it. We want this for Moulder so badly. There you have it.
I think we got it.
There you have it. Kill shot. This is the kill shot.
As long as Moulder doesn't miss.
Oh my.
You got this, old man! Here goes!
I've done it! I am a mighty warrior!
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, Moulder has fucking ascended.
The forces of darkness quiver before me!
Oh my lord. He's not that old! Ay, madre mia. So, yeah, this is the next one, and we got, magma and shit. Oh, this looks fun. So, next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, we will continue the saga of Moulder through the Lagdou ruins.
Yeah.
I am the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
We'll see you guys next time.
This has really been Moulder's story. This has been the post-game Moulder saga.
I don't... imagine, that was the conversation everyone had at the start.
Yeah.
Moulder's just like, Erica, Ephraim, no offense, but I've been quite on the bench, for this entire campaign. I would like to be useful in some way, besides just being a counselor for everyone. Alright. We actually do have a bit of a place that we need to take care of, now that everything is well said and done. Oh? Well then, sign me up. Where are we going? The Lagdou ruins. Wait, what?